Aquarius, I need you to hear this and hear it well. Something rare, something almost unexplainable, is about to unfold in the skies. On September 2nd, 2025, the universe will shift in a way that only a handful of astrologers and seekers truly understand. This night is called the moon drop. Now you may be wondering, what is the moon drop? Why does it matter? And why is this message reaching you right now at this exact moment in your life? Let me tell you, the moon drop is not just an ordinary lunar event. It's not a full moon, not an eclipse, not some random passing shadow. This is a night when the moon releases energy it has been holding for centuries. It's a discharge, a relief, a fall of light into the unseen realms. And when this happens, it doesn't just affect the skies, it affects you. For Aquarius, this isn't just a celestial headline, it's personal. This is your sign's wake-up call, your divine alarm clock, your moment of reckoning. The moon drop carries vibrations that can either align your destiny or throw your path into chaos, depending on how you respond. And the truth is simple. If you want to receive what the universe is trying to give you, you cannot be out in the noise, in the chaos, or in the distraction of the world. You must be still, you must be safe, you must be home. Why? Because this isn't about danger alone, it's about revelation. The moon drop is like a spiritual lightning strike. It chooses where it lands, and it never misses. Aquarius, if you are prepared, if you are grounded, if you are open, you will receive insights that could change everything. But if you ignore this warning, the cost is higher than you think. Missed signs, missed protection, missed destiny. Tonight, I'm going to break it down for you. Why September 2nd, 2025 is unlike any night before. Why this moon drop has your name written all over it, and why ignoring this call could shift not just your week, not just your month, but your entire future. So take a deep breath, stay with me until the very end, because once you understand this, Aquarius, you'll never see the moon the same way again. Welcome back, Aquarius. If you've been feeling restless lately, if your nights have been sleepless, your dreams more vivid, or your emotions strangely unpredictable, I want you to know this is not random, it's not stress, it's not just life weighing you down. What you're feeling right now is the early pull of something much bigger, something the universe has been preparing for years. This is the moon drop, a rare and powerful cosmic reset point. Imagine for a moment the moon holding on to centuries of emotions, memories, karmic ties, and hidden truths. Now picture all of that energy being released in a single night, like a great dam breaking open. That's what the moon drop is. Astrologically, it happens when the moon crosses a shadow phase so intense that it disconnects emotional energy from the physical world. Think of it like this. The universe flicks the switch, the lights go out for just a moment, and in that sudden blackout, the hidden things we're usually too distracted to notice rise to the surface. Secrets that were buried, feelings we thought we had let go of, insights we never imagined we could see. History shows us how rare and life-altering this is. Records from astrologers centuries ago mentioned strange shifts during moon drop periods, prophetic dreams, revolutions of thought, sudden changes in fortune. These weren't coincidences, they were openings, the universe temporarily realigning human destiny. And now, in 2025, this exact event has circled back, aimed directly at you, Aquarius. Why you? Because of Uranus, your ruling planet. On September 2nd, Uranus forms a rare, exact alignment with the moon's descending node, the point of karmic release. For every other sign, the moon drop will stir up confusion, instability, maybe even chaos. But for you, Aquarius, This alignment transforms you into the channel. You are the receiver of this hidden frequency. The universe is pointing its antenna straight at you. That's why staying home is not just advice, it's essential. While others may be running around, restless and distracted, you must remain still. Still enough to notice. Still enough to hear. Still enough to receive. The moon drop isn't about action. It's not about doing. It's about allowing. If you listen, if you're open, this night could hand you the clarity you've been searching for, the decision you've been afraid to make, the opportunity you've been waiting for, the healing you didn't know you were ready to accept. But if you ignore it, if you drown it out in the noise of the world, you risk missing the single most important download of your lifetime. So as September 2nd approaches, I want you to understand this. You are not being punished. You are being chosen. And when the moon drops its light, Aquarius, your only job is simple. Stay inside, stay safe, and let the message arrive. Let me take you back for a moment, far back in time, to an age when people didn't have technology, satellites, or digital clocks to study the skies. They had only their eyes, their instincts, and the stories passed down through generations. And yet, even then, they knew the moon drop was something extraordinary. The last recorded moon drop was centuries ago, during the year 1719. Across Europe and Asia, astrologers scribbled frantically in their journals about strange patterns in the heavens. The moon appeared weaker, dimmer, as if it had dropped its light into the earth itself. Farmers reported waking from dreams of floods, wars and famines, visions so real they swore they could feel the cold water rising around their beds. Leaders spoke of sudden unrest, villages arguing, kingdoms trembling, truths being exposed in ways they weren't ready for. But here's where it gets interesting, Aquarius. It wasn't all fear. For those who were born under your sign, something different happened. Records show that Aquarius-born visionaries began experiencing prophetic dreams. Visions not of destruction, but of creation. One journal tells of an Aquarius blacksmith in France who dreamt of a strange metal device, something no one had seen before. Days later, he forged a tool that transformed the way his entire village worked the land, saving them from starvation. Another record speaks of an Aquarius healer in Asia who dreamt of mixing herbs in a new way. Weeks later, she created a remedy that cured a fever sweeping through her community. Do you see the pattern? When the moon drop occurs, the world may shake, but for Aquarius, the veil lifts. You are given insight, invention, and clarity that others cannot see. But there is a catch. Those who were distracted, those who ignored the pull to remain still, missed their moment. They walked away from the gift the universe was trying to hand them. The lesson is clear. The moon drop doesn't come to destroy. It comes to reveal. It is not chaos, but clarity if you are ready to listen. And this is where your challenge lies, Aquarius. You are the sign of movement, of progress, of ideas constantly racing through your mind. Restless energy is your nature. You are always reaching for the future, always searching for the next door to open. But on September 2nd, 2025, you must do the opposite. You must pause. You must stay inside. You must silence the noise and allow the revelation to find you. Because if history has taught us anything, it is this. Those who resisted, those who ignored the signs, those who refused to slow down, they missed their destiny. But those who honored the moon drop, who stayed still, who opened their hearts to receive, their lives were never the same again. And Aquarius, this time, it's your turn. So Aquarius, what does the moon drop really mean for you? Let's break it down step by step. Because this isn't just another night in the stars, this is a night coded specifically for your soul. Emotional purge. The moon has always been the keeper of emotions, our hidden fears, our silent hopes, our most private memories. Normally, the moon reflects that energy outward, helping us connect with others. But during the moon drop, that current reverses. Instead of flowing out, emotions fall inward, directly into you. And that means things you thought you'd buried may suddenly come back into focus. An old heartbreak, a betrayal you never truly healed from, or even a dream you once abandoned, may resurface. Don't fight it. This purge isn't here to hurt you, it's here to free you. Because only when the old pain is acknowledged can the new path appear. Destiny. Reset. Here's where it gets powerful. Your ruling planet, Uranus, the planet of breakthroughs, shocks and sudden changes, is in direct alignment with this cosmic event. That means the moon drop acts like a reset button on your life. Something unexpected could happen. A call from someone you haven't heard from in years, an email that changes your career path, or a flash of insight so strong you can't ignore it. But here's the warning. If you're out in the noise, distracted, or caught in someone else's drama, you might miss it. This reset isn't about chasing. It's about being still enough to receive. Financial gate. Aquarius, you are a sign of innovation, vision, and future wealth. Money doesn't come to you in traditional ways. It comes through ideas, inventions, and unique opportunities. The moon drop acts like a spotlight, showing you where your financial energy is leaking or where you've been blind to an opportunity. You may suddenly realize why money has been slipping through your fingers, or see the one decision that can transform your future stability. This is not a night to gamble or spend recklessly. It's a night to observe, to take note, and to prepare for the shift that could elevate your financial path. Protection energy. And now, perhaps the most urgent piece of all, safety. During the moon drop, collective awareness is lower. People outside become more reckless. Accidents, conflicts, impulsive decisions are more likely to unfold. For Aquarius, being out in that storm weakens your ability to channel the energy meant for you. That's why this message is crystal clear. Stay indoors, stay safe, stay receptive. The home is your sanctuary on this night, the place where the universe can whisper to you without interference. So Aquarius, the meaning of the moon drop is not to frighten you, it's to awaken you, to remind you that you are not just another sign in the zodiac. You are a channel, a receiver, a visionary. And on September 2nd, the universe is knocking on your door. The only question is, will you be there to answer? Aquarius, before September 2nd even arrives, the moon drop may already be leaving fingerprints on your life. The universe never drops energy this powerful without giving you a few previews, a few hints that something is stirring in the background. And if you've been paying attention, you may realize you're already feeling it. Let's walk through the 7 signs the moon drop is calling you. 1. You've been waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., restless. This is the first clue. The early morning hours, especially between 2 and 3, are known as the thin veil hours, when spiritual energy is strongest. If you've been tossing, turning, or waking suddenly with no explanation, that's not random. That's the moon drop pulling at your subconscious, preparing you to tune in. 2 old memories or regrets suddenly flash in your mind. Maybe it's an ex you haven't thought about in years. Maybe it's a childhood wound. Maybe it's a mistake you thought you moved past, yet it suddenly feels fresh again. Don't panic. The moon drop brings these memories forward, not to punish you, but to show you what still needs closure. It's the universe saying, you're strong enough now to heal this. 3. You feel a strange urge to withdraw from people. Normally, Aquarius, you love connecting with others, even if in unconventional ways. But lately, You may feel the need to cancel plans, stay quiet, or just be alone. That's not antisocial, it's preparation. The moon drop requires your energy field to be clear so that you can receive. This solitude isn't loneliness, it's alignment. 4. Technology glitches or power surges happen around you. Because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, technology is deeply tied to your sign. And when cosmic energy intensifies, your electronics may act up. Phones freezing, lights flickering, Wi-Fi cutting out. It's all part of the signal that energy is shifting. Don't dismiss it. Pay attention when your environment acts strangely. 5. You've had vivid symbolic dreams recently. Dreams of falling, of water, of flying, of doors opening and closing. These aren't ordinary dreams. They're symbolic messages, previews of what's to come. Write them down, Aquarius. The moon drop loves to speak in symbols, and your dreams may be carrying instructions for your next step. 6. Your intuition feels sharper, but also heavier. It's that gut feeling you can't ignore, that strange knowing before things happen. But at the same time, it feels heavy, almost like carrying extra weight on your shoulders. That's because you're downloading information faster than usual. Your body is adjusting to handle the spiritual load. 7. You keep seeing repeating numbers, especially 2s, 9s, and 7s. These numbers are not coincidences. 2s represent balance and duality. 9s are about endings and karmic closure. 7s carry the energy of divine wisdom and spiritual awakening. Seeing them repeatedly is the universe's way of saying the moon drop is aligning you with a higher message. Now here's the key. Aquarius, if even 3 of these signs resonate with you, September 2nd is not just coming, it's already here in your life. The energy has entered your orbit, and what you choose to do with it will determine whether this night becomes a blessing or a burden. So pay attention, trust the signs, and remember, this is not happening to you, it's happening for you. So Aquarius, let's talk about your plan for the night of the moon drop. This isn't about fear, panic, or superstition. This is about preparation. The universe is setting the stage for you, and your role is simple: to create the right space so you can receive what's meant for you. Think of it like tuning your radio to the exact frequency. You don't need to force it, you just need to clear the static. Here's how you do it. Stay home. The first and most important step is non-negotiable. Stay home. On September 2nd, don't travel, don't party, and don't let yourself get pulled into chaos. The moon drop lowers collective awareness, meaning people outside may act more reckless, more impulsive, more distracted. But you, Aquarius, are meant to be still. Your home is your sanctuary, the container for this sacred energy. By staying inside, you allow the message to find you without interference. Cleanse your space. Before sunset on the 2nd, take time to clear your environment. Wipe down surfaces, open the windows if you can, and let fresh air move through your space. Light a candle or some incense. Fire transforms energy, and scent anchors your mind in the present moment. Keep a glass of water nearby, because water absorbs negative energy and represents clarity. The moon drop amplifies whatever energy your home holds. If your space is cluttered, you'll feel heavy. If your space is calm, you'll feel open. Choose calm, journal or record. During the drop itself, you may receive messages in unusual ways, visions, sudden thoughts, whispers in dreams, or even a random phrase repeating in your mind. Don't dismiss them. Write them down immediately or record them on your phone. The smallest sentence, the strangest symbol, could be the key that unlocks your next chapter. This is the universe speaking to you directly. Capture it before it slips away. Protect your energy, guard your mind and your emotions that night. Avoid draining conversations, arguments, or toxic distractions. If someone calls to stir drama, let it wait. Instead, surround yourself with things that calm and lift you. Soft music, meditation, prayer, or even silence. Think of your energy field as a mirror. If it's cracked with noise, the moon drop can't reflect clearly. But if it's smooth and still, you'll see the message in perfect clarity. Affirm your destiny. Finally, speak your truth into the universe. Words carry power, especially under cosmic events. Say out loud, I am safe. I am guided. I receive only what serves my highest path. Repeat it until you feel the weight lift. With this, you're setting the boundary that only what is meant for you can enter. You're claiming your alignment, your protection, and your destiny. And remember, Aquarius, this night isn't about fear, it's about revelation. The moon drop is not here to harm you, but to show you what's been hidden. Your only job is to prepare your sanctuary, quiet your spirit, and be ready to receive. But Aquarius, I must warn you, the moon drop on September 2nd is not just an opportunity, it is also a test. And with tests come consequences if ignored. There are 3 dangers waiting for those who refuse to listen, and I need you to hear them clearly. 1. Emotional collapse. The moon drop pulls emotions inward, forcing buried memories and feelings to the surface. If you resist them, if you distract yourself by staying out, partying, or pushing those feelings away, the pressure will build. Think of it like a dam holding back a river. Ignore the cracks and eventually it bursts. For you, Aquarius, this could show up as sudden arguments with loved ones, overwhelming stress at work, or even a sense of isolation so heavy it feels crushing. A conversation that should have been calm may spiral into a shouting match. A small mistake could feel like the end of the world. The breakdown won't happen on the night itself. It may appear days or weeks later when you least expect it. That's why you must honor your emotions now. Let them surface in the safety of your home, instead of letting them explode in your relationships or career later. 2. Financial blindness. The second danger is missing a moment of destiny. The moon drop carries messages, and for Aquarius, tied to innovation, breakthroughs, and future wealth, those messages often show up as financial signs. It could be a sudden idea, an unexpected message, or a subtle clue about where your money is leaking or how it can multiply. But if you're outside, distracted by noise and chaos, you risk missing it entirely. Imagine your phone rings with the call that could change your career, but you don't hear it. Imagine an email comes through with an opportunity, but you're too caught up in someone else's drama to see it. Missing that one moment could delay your abundance for years. The universe doesn't punish, it teaches. And sometimes the cost of distraction is not loss, but delay. And Aquarius, you don't want to wait years for what you could receive now. Karmic echo. The most serious warning of all, karmic echo. When the universe sends a message and you ignore it, it doesn't disappear. It grows louder. If you disregard the call to stay still on September 2nd, the cosmos may send you a lesson you don't want. This can manifest as an accident, a betrayal, or a loss that feels like it comes out of nowhere. But in truth, it would be the echo of what you ignored. This isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you up. The karmic echo is the universe's way of saying, if you will not stop by choice, you will stop by force. And Aquarius, you don't need that kind of lesson. You are wise enough, intuitive enough to listen the first time. This is why staying home is not optional. It is not superstition. It is survival. It is alignment. It is your cosmic duty. On September 2nd, the moon drop asks only one thing of you. Stay still, stay safe, and be open. Do that, and you transform warnings into blessings. Ignore it, and the cost could echo through your life in ways you can't imagine. The choice, Aquarius, is yours. That's a prophetic 500-plus word version with deep storytelling, giving each warning weight and urgency. So Aquarius, here we are. The moment is closer than ever. The moon drop is coming. On September 2nd, 2025, you must make a choice. You can ignore the signs, carry on like it's just another day, and risk stepping into chaos you could have avoided. Or you can stay home, honor the silence, listen to the whispers of the universe, and allow this rare night to guide you into your next breakthrough. The truth is, this isn't just another date on the calendar. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. A door that will open for just a few hours and then close again, never in the same way. If you miss it, Aquarius, the opportunity is gone. That's why your decision matters so much. Now let me ask you something directly. Do you already feel the signs of the moon drop in your life? Are you waking up restless at 2 or 3 a.m. as if something is calling your spirit awake? Have you been seeing vivid, almost prophetic dreams that feel more real than reality? Or maybe it's the waves of strange emotion, the sudden heaviness, the flashes of memory that seem to appear from nowhere. These are not random. They are signals, markers, proof that the moon drop energy is already touching your life. And here's the key. Sharing those signs matters. When you speak your truth, you give someone else permission to recognize theirs. Your story might be the very thing that helps another Aquarius realize they are not alone. And in that moment, you become not just a receiver of wisdom, but a messenger of it. So here's what I need you to do. Tell me in the comments, what signs are you already experiencing? Is it the restless nights, the vivid dreams, the emotional waves? If this message resonates, hit the like button to affirm your alignment. Subscribe so you never miss these cosmic updates. And most importantly, share this video with another Aquarius, because someone out there doesn't know what's coming. And by sharing, you could save them from missing their breakthrough. Aquarius, this is not about fear. It's about preparation. It's about trust. It's about aligning yourself with the rhythm of the universe so that instead of stumbling in the dark, you rise with clarity and power. Stay safe, stay guided, and above all, stay home on September 2nd, because your destiny is waiting. And when the moon drop falls, only those who are ready will hear the call.